I'm only going to be out for a little bit. I have way too much stuff to do at home. I don't know if you can see it over there. I have to take back my 40-pound bag of scratch. Oh, hey, Kaylee. How are you, Kaylee? I was debating, to come out today. I have so much to do at home, here at home. I went and got that food. I'll uh, I'll show you real quick. I got a lot of food. Yeah, buddy. uh, let's see. I even displayed it because I wanted to get the full, the full of what I got. My whole trunk was full. Look at that. Most of it's chips. This over here is all chips. 3 bags of tortilla chips and 2 bags of this caramelized spring onion popcorn. I don't know about that. And so then I went inside and I organized it a little bit. I organized it and displayed it. There's 3 bags of donuts or some zingers. I got apple cinnamon, English muffins, Pringles, sweet baby Ray's, barbecue. I got 3 things of cookies, 2 heads of lettuce, bananas, ice cream, burritos. There's 2 burritos that are like gluten free. The tortillas I think are made out of rice flour or something. And then also all of this. I got potatoes. Let's see, potatoes, carrots, peaches. This stuff that was in the trunk. Yep, nice. Yeah, raspberries, organic raspberries. I got four things of those. I think I'm gonna puree it, and I like making lemonade, so I'll probably make some raspberry lemonade. And then pineapple. This candy stuff, I don't know what that is. Most of the stuff will be for Angel and Jeremy. But yeah, it's pretty good. It's worth waiting for. And yeah, I've never seen those before either. 3 bags of tortilla chips. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know. I see carbs when I look at that, but that's okay. Like I said, Jeremy and Angel can eat. They're gonna eat the donuts and the zingers and stuff. I'm not gonna eat that. Yeah, I'll probably just eat the raspberries and maybe pineapple. Hi, hi, Helen. How are you? It's morning here. Well, it's noon. It's 12:42 here for me. Good evening to you. I am. It's cloudy here, and it's 60 degrees. Well, my car says 60 degrees. My app says, oh, it's 55 degrees. Feels like 52. Helen says, greetings and blessings, everyone. Yes, greetings and blessings to you too, Helen. Thank you for coming in and commenting. I'm just getting ready to do deliveries. I do mostly shopping deliveries on Spark. It's my favorite thing to do. Almost bedtime over there? Oh, okay. Where are you? And I forgot my headphones. I think I'm going to go in and get them though. I just remembered that I remembered and then I forgot and then I remembered again. Oh, wow. Oh, you're in Kenya. Oh, okay. I have a friend named Charles that lives in Kenya. He does a YouTube channel. You should check him out, actually. Uh, the Desert Channel. That's his channel name. Yep, he's in Kenya. His name is Charles. He lives in a village. Yep. Well, let me run in. I'll be right back. I have my microphone on, so you'll be able to hear things, but I got to get my headphones. So I'll be right back. Actually, I'll take my phone with me and I'll be able to read the chat. I'll take my other phone with me. And I can talk to you. Hopefully my microphone will reach. 13 miles, 3 drop-offs for $16. No thanks. I'm still trying to get that rating up 1 point. It won't be Sapphire next month if I don't get my rating up. Makes me so mad. Whoops. I know I say that all the time. Watch out. I forgot I need to get to my live.
He's excited. He does a little.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mom, you know.
What is his name? Charles.
Crow.
Huh?
You know, they're actually starting to crow.
What?
Yeah.
No, she's not.
I'm not joking. She's been doing it. Like, just.
What?
At least.
I told you she thinks she's a rooster. Okay. There, I have my headphones on. Yeah, his channel name is The Desert Channel. Helen. Ow! Got something in my foot. I'll have to get it out when I get in the car. Ah. All right, so we're going to be leaving the Wi-Fi. So I might lose you for a second. And then I'm looking for an order. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're 8 hours ahead of me. At least that's what that's what I remember Charles saying. So it's 9 o'clock there. Am I back? Okay. Yeah, I just read your comment. It's sunny, LOL. I just realized Alicia was born 4-5. And what comes next? 6-7. And then you said buffering. And then 12 months, a sunny bunny. Wow. That's crazy. Can't believe it's been a year since I've been monetized. Back, says Kaylee. Thank you, Kaylee. Yeah, and I just said to myself, I just said to myself and you guys, I might lose you from when I leave Wi-Fi, and then I completely space it off. I don't need to get gas today. I'm above 3/4 of a tank. I usually don't get gas unless I'm below 3/4 of a tank. I used to wait until, the light would come on to warn me, but my dad says, now I don't know if anyone else knows this, um, that the fuel, when the weather's warmer, the fuel helps keep your fuel filter cooled down. So if you let your gas run, your tank run empty, then plus you're getting all the sediments and stuff into your fuel line when you wait to, when you drive it till it's empty. I used to do that all the time. If Dean comes in, tell him I very much enjoy the lasagna. Oh, okay. What kind of lasagna? Where did you get the lasagna? Kaylee says hi to Colleen. Did you go to a restaurant and get the lasagna? I know he's been wanting lasagna. Is it a joke, Kaylee? Because I'm telling. Oh, it's got the little translator thing next to it. Yes, okay. Yes, LOL. Yeah, okay. I'll have to remember to tell him that. Colleen says, hi, Kaylee. I need to get to my Spark app. Yeah, I actually got to the harvesters a little earlier today, and 31 miles, 4 drop-offs, 40 to 50 pound item for $17. Mm, that's ridiculous. But that just made me forget what I was saying. Um, I went live like a year ago and I got lasagna, and ever since then he's been saying he wants lasagna. Oh, okay, I understand it now. Because I do know you guys talk about lasagna sometimes in his lives, and he keeps saying he wants lasagna, but I guess I don't know. So I went to Harvest. Oh, that's right. So I did get there a little earlier today. So I was like, the the way they have you wait in line, but they park you. So they had one full row of probably 100. That's really, yeah, maybe not 100, maybe 60 or something like that. Anyway, so I was almost the beginning of the second row. So I got out of there pretty fast, and I got the full amount of stuff. Well, usually I'm at the end, and they just kind of give you what's ever left over. Sometimes you might get a little extra of one thing, less of another. If they don't have it, if they're out, but then they got too much of another thing and they're trying to get rid of it. But I was just glad to get out of there a little sooner. And there wasn't as many people there today either. $12 for 14 miles. 2 drop-offs. Okay, this one might not be. Somebody took it. It was 2 miles, $15 for a shop. But let me turn this off. Because that corn I was showing you back there, I have to return it, and because they gave me the wrong stuff. What I get for the girls is it's called cracked corn, and what they gave me is whole corn. I don't give the girls whole corn. I give them cracked corn. So. Jimmy didn't crack his corn. Bad joke. Yeah, I think they just grabbed the wrong bag because it didn't. It showed on the receipt that I got cracked corn. I don't know how it's possible though because they have to scan it. It doesn't say it was substituted. And this was a general merchandise order. That's good, yeah. It was nice to get there a little earlier and then out of there a little earlier. And they were moving the line pretty fast. So I got there around 7:30, and then I started moving in the line around 9:30. So I still had to wait for 2 hours. They say some people get there. It doesn't start till 9. The line, they don't start moving the line until 9. But they say some people get there at like 5 in the morning. And I'm just like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, why would you? I don't know. I'm not going to get there at 5 in the morning. No way. Just for what? So I can wait 4 hours instead of 2 hours? And you're going to get the same stuff at the beginning of the line as someone does, say, an hour later. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me. So glad you got what you needed. Yeah. Usually the stuff I get is stuff for Jeremy and Angel. I don't do a lot of carbs and stuff. There was bananas, and I haven't eaten bananas in a long time. There's too much sugar in it. And then, natural sugars. But sugar is sugar. No matter what it is, it's what type of sugar it is, whether it's sugar or sweet or whatever. It may not even be sweet. Pasta could raise your blood sugar. So anyway, I try to stay away from that stuff, bread and pasta and fruit and stuff. Now berries is a different thing. Raspberries, blueberries, strawberries, lemons, limes. Anyway, so most of the stuff Jeremy and Angel will probably eat. And that's good. That's fine. As long as somebody will eat it. Yeah. I'm glad we have this here. And for the longest, I knew about it for the longest time, but then also for the longest time, I never went because I would just always miss it. I would always forget, and it's only once a month that they have it. And in the last 2 months, I've been consistent. I went a time before, and then I missed 2 months, 2 or 3 months. And then finally, I've got it in my reminders, the right date and everything. And I've been able to remember it and go there. All right, I need to park next to a cart corral or something so I can get a cart to put this corn in. And they don't tell you what store it came from. So, go ahead. I guess I'll park right here as a handicap, but there's no cart. I need to get a cart. Dang it. That means I gotta walk and get a cart. Oh, well, there's one over there. Not far. All right, let me find my receipt real quick. I just had it on here. Of course, I closed it. Mm, let's see. There it is. Kaylee says today has to be the worst day I've ever had and get worse. I don't know. You mean as far as deliveries go? It's getting worse. Yeah, I've noticed lately the offers are getting worse pay. It's worse and worse. Okay, let me go get this cart. Thank you for the emoji, Helen. Okay, I'll be right back. I gotta remember to take this with me. Actually, let me put you back here. I'll just take you with me. I might have to put you in my pocket though, because I gotta lift this. My phone's getting hot. I didn't turn the fan on it. I never did get that thing out of my foot, my sock. Never's poking me. Excuse me. Put you, hold on. I'll go ahead and put you up here. Watch me lift this 40 pounds. Hold on, I got something in my sock. There, that's better. My phone just automatically went to the Wi-Fi. Let me look at my delivery photo, because I don't know if I can zoom into it. I don't know if it was delivered like that or not. It might have been, I don't know. It was delivered on my porch. Take that off of there. It might cause confusion for them. Yeah, I don't know if it was delivered. This on Amazon? Yeah. Just gonna throw this away. I can't tell. I don't think they delivered it that way. Doesn't look like it. It was under my, not under, it was to the side of my air conditioner. But oh well, I'm not going to say anything about that. It's just the wrong stuff. That's the only reason why I'm returning it. Why can't I get to my receipt now? Yeah, see it says whole corn there? They're supposed to give me cracked corn. That's what it says they delivered to me was cracked corn, but that's not what I got. I wish I could. I don't know how I. Oh, there it is. Hi. Okay. I think they grabbed the wrong bag. It's supposed to be cracked corn.
Oh, okay.
And they gave me whole corn. And I have
Oh.
chickens and they don't eat whole corn.
Right.
Yeah.
Even the description says cracked corn.
Yeah.
Incorrect item received. Shelf ready. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Because it was never opened, right?
No. And I don't know what happened to the top of that, but it's not opened.
All right, $7.98. Back to the 0767. Or
Yeah.
would you like a gift card?
No, it's fine to go back to that.
Sure. All right, dear.
All right. Do you want me to just leave it in the cart? I can grab another cart. I can grab another cart. It's fine. It's fine.
Sure?
Yeah. It's fine. Yeah. No big deal.
Thank you so much.
All right. Yeah, I'm not worried about that. I got to turn my app on. Yeah, even she said it was the wrong item. And I'll just reorder it. For shipping. I don't need it right now anyway. I mean, I thought I needed it. Well, it's actually on subscribe. Subscribe and save or whatever. Okay, let's turn my app back on. I'm only gonna do a couple of deliveries today. It doesn't even really look that busy. See, when I order for delivery, I have it for delivery Mondays and Tuesdays because that kind of helps out the driver working on Mondays and Tuesdays. Oh, man, it's chilly out there. All right, so we'll sit here and wait to see what we get here. It says Sam's Club is in the red. Oh, and this is the only Walmart, and it's in the yellow. All the other Walmarts are just white, grayed out or whatever, just normal color. Oh man. Yeah, I feel bad that top piece. I don't know what happened to that. Whether it was my fault, and it still wasn't open though. I'm glad I noticed it before I opened it. I, noticed that it was wrong stuff, and I might like not. Was I not here? I don't know. Yeah, my daughter was looking for this chair, high chair type, or chair with a tray on it. Amazon. Where's Amazon? Can't see Amazon. There. And I just can't remember the name of the something seat. Mm. Where's my browsing history? Yeah, I don't know. I can find it when I don't want to find it. Lists. Yeah, I don't know where it is. Anyway, Kaylee, it's supposed to. I mean, if you're still here. Yeah, too bad Amazon deactivated me from that Vine program. My reviews have gotten 203 helpful votes and 75,000 views, but they deactivated me from the Vine program. I really can't find the browsing history, and I can't remember the name of the seat. Up seat, there it is. It's for adults too. It says it helps support good posture. I thought about putting it in my car. It might help me. Not my back not hurt so bad. And it's quiet on Spark. Well, maybe I should just go home. I'm just people watching. There's one of my favorite door people coming out. She must be going home for the day. I like her. She's a nice lady. Oh, hi, Mike. I'm sitting here waiting for an offer. No. It's Sam's Pharmacy. Oh, wait a minute. She's got that car there, and she's getting in this car here. So maybe her other car broke down, because I know the other car is her car. She has a little, she's got like all these little ducks lined up in her Jeep, and now she's leaving in a different car. Maybe her car's broke down. Or maybe she's just going on break. Maybe that's what she's doing. Could just be lunch break. Yeah, Sam's 2 drop-offs for $8, 4 miles. And I don't do pharmacy. And I'm even less likely to do pharmacy now because Gig Work 101, he got deactivated again. He got reactivated. You should go watch that video. But it was all over pharmacy and the ID stuff. Yeah, he just put the video up a couple days ago. How am I? I'm doing good. I thought I'd come out and try to make a little bit of money today. Um, I might just take one order and go home because I got so much to do at home. But I also need to make money. And the offers are crappy. Hi, Sandra. And how are you doing, Mike? Also, how are you? And how are you, Sandra? I brought back I get cracked corn for my chickens. I mix that with some other stuff and for their scratch, their treat, and um, they gave me the wrong stuff. It even said that they brought me cracked corn. Like they scanned cracked corn and everything. They must have just grabbed the wrong bag. Maybe they scanned one bag and grabbed another bag. But it was whole corn, and I don't feed my chickens whole corn. Yeah, so I don't really need it right now anyway. It was on Subscribe and Save, or Subscribe or whatever through Walmart, and it was delivered general merchandise. So shipping, through Walmart. Yep, corn. And Mike does the says hi to Sandra with a bright side emojis. Yeah. Mike says I'm fine. Working this morning and did halfway decent. Oh, good. Sandra says hi to Mike. Yeah, that's really good. I think you said, were you the one that said you had a roadie that you had to go, or maybe that was Charles? I don't know. God, it's like something's wrong. A pickup, 25 miles, $14, one drop off. I wouldn't do that if there was just one item. And there's 42 quantity, and there's a $3 tip. There's only a $3 tip. Like I said, if people in there tipping appropriately, I don't know if you were in Dean's live today. I mean, at this period of time, I know you were there. Anyway, I don't want to. I don't want to bring. Never mind. I don't want to bring up someone that was in somebody else's live, but the topic of tip got brought up that this person never tips. So yeah, like okay, that he thinks, or he or she, this person thinks that they're going to make a difference in the world by not tipping. Yeah. Anyway, the non-tippers are just cheapskates. That's my opinion of that. It's something for nothing. And that wouldn't even pay for my gas. This $3 tip, 20, what did I say, 25 miles? I'm pretty sure that town's like 25 miles away. I get 30 miles to the gallon, so that's almost 1 full gallon of gas. My gas prices right now here for my gas that I get, which is I say it all the time, non-ethanol. I don't get ethanol. I mean, yeah, it's non-ethanol. It doesn't have ethanol in it. And it's $4.50 a gallon. Oh boy, here's a shopping one. 8 miles, $26, but it's a 40 to 50 pound item. And it would take me home. It's 3 shops. It would actually take me home and I can just call it a day. And just, I'm not feeling it today, you know? It's got 1 case of water, a bunch of those, like energy drink mix, powdered drink mix things, sunscreen, applesauce, tomato, head of lettuce, almond chocolate milk, makeup face glue primer. I almost don't want to take this. Makeup. Isn't that makeup? I can't tell what that is. It looks like makeup. Like foundation or something. I don't know. Lock setting. Oh, hard candy glow on lock setting spray. I can't tell if that's hairspray or makeup stuff. And then they got some Durex. I don't know. It's 3 shops. Let me see what the drop off looks like. I mean, it is a house. All right, I'll do it. Oh, hey, Presley. Presley says, let's do it. Hang in there, champ. Well, let me get pictures first. So you don't think I should go home after this? I mean, it's really slow. And I got lots of stuff to do at home. I really wasn't planning on staying out very long anyway. I was only gonna I was only gonna do like a couple of them. Yes, 3 shops. I've only done 3 shops one other time. And then they got 7 items. I gotta take my bag in. Pancake mix, maple syrup, oatmeal, brownie mix, can of black beans, some fresh chicken, and some skirt steak. And then the other one is 10 items, 12 quantity, frozen peas, 2 puddings, bag of ice, pepperoni, some more hair stuff or makeup or whatever, laundry scent stuff, margarine, 4-pack of Monsters, and bananas. Okay. Oh, and I didn't have my phone plugged in. Let's do at least this one. Yeah. 3 shops are scary to me because I don't have room in the cart. I don't want to take 2 carts. I mean, I might not have room in the cart. And then you can't, I was like, if you use one of their baskets. Oh, I got a box at home I can use. I could have brought that with me today. But instead, I'm going to take this use this as a divider. My catering bag, my delivery bag. My internet is probably gonna mess up. I love them, says Presley. I don't. Grace says, hi, Presley. Oh, hi, Grace. Presley says, sometimes I take 12 shops. How's this cart? I don't like this cart. None of the other carts. I have to have one. No, I don't like that cart. This one's a good cart. I have to have it like this, not like that. My phone holder won't stay on it. Forgot my marker. I like to mark it while I'm shopping. But it should be all right. I should be able to. I should be able to keep it separate as long as there's not too much in one order. 1:39 shopping time. So I'm early. I'm like 11 minutes early. Oh, hey, Carrie. Good question, Grace. I'm at Walmart. Presley says, I am on my lunch break now. So customer A has 10 items, 18 quantity. Customer B. So I'm going to put customer A in here, customer B in there, and customer C in the top part. And we're going to start over here. G6. Yeah, I think that's hairspray. It looked like makeup stuff at first. Then we got face glue. No, wait, it is. It is makeup. G6 is a makeup area. A20, water, oatmeal, fudge brownies, laundry stuff. Oh, there's also sunscreen over here, and shampoo, and Diurex. However you say that. Diurex. Wow. Yeah, it doesn't even have a couple of these items on here. On the map. See, I'm supposed to be going to that section right there, and there's nothing even on there. G6. Presley says, afternoon, Carrie. Grace says, hi, Carrie. All right, start shopping. Getting sunscreen first, I think. G2, section 4. This says G1 or G12, section 6. It doesn't say anything about G1. Oh my gosh. So this is Equate 50 Sport. Oh, maybe this is it. I hope this is it. It is. Customer B. B, A, and C. I gotta remember where I said I was gonna put everything. G6. Oh, hi. G6, section 8. Is this G6? I don't know. G6. Glow. There's no number. G7. Yeah, this is G6. Okay, so it should be right here. Oh, yes. G6, section 9. Glue. Face glue. Oh. Wow. I'm glad I don't wear makeup anymore. What is in that stuff? I don't know. It can't. It's an adhesive. I don't know. Glycerin and water, it looks like. All right, so the next thing we have diuretic. What was the other thing? Shampoo. Shampoo. Here it is. Dry shampoo. Dry shampoo. Oh yeah, you're ahead, Grace. Yep. 2 hours. That'll be 3 hours for you. It's 1 hour for me. Right? Yeah, because you don't do the time change. Oh, shoot. Okay. $5.18. Customer A. Come on. Okay, so you're 1 hour behind me, I think. See, Presley's 2 hours behind me, so he's 3 hours behind you, Grace. So it's only 10:35 where Presley is. Right? 1, 2. No, he's 11:35 because he's 2 hours behind me. Yes, 3 hours is Presley. Okay, so we're gonna start with, I think, brownie mix. Oh no, the diuretic. Oh my gosh. Diuretics, whatever. Now I gotta go back over here. Where's this at? It. Sheesh. Dang it, man. Hate having to backtrack. I was just 2 aisles, 4 aisles away from this. Excuse me. Customer B. Okay, so Joshua says, I have a cousin who's named Presley as well. And she's a girl. Presley says, Big J. And yeah, 11:30. Oh, wait a minute, Presley. I'm such a. Okay, so you said about watching that. Let me look back. Um, what time was it? 6. Okay, okay. You might have to send me a reminder text, Presley. Oh, I'm sorry. Was I that close to him? I didn't think I was. Okay, so tomato. Nah. Okay, we're gonna go get those are all on the other side of the aisle. All of those are on the other end. So we're gonna start over here with the brownies. Brownies. Section 5. This is customer C.
So do we know the BU's coming here, or we don't know where the I don't think they announced last time, did they? We just did some
And where's the other thing? On this, something else on this aisle. I lose it again. Maple syrup. Pancake syrup is on a different aisle. I mean, pancake mix and pancake syrup. Different aisle than the maple syrup. That doesn't make any sense. Oats. Wouldn't you think pancake mix would be on the cereal aisle? Oh no, it's on an end cap. I heard them talking, and they have a surprise inspection of some big wigs coming in. So that's what I heard them saying. That's why they're facing the shelves. Well, I have a cousin who's a girl named Joshua Presley. He's joking, Joshua. Joshua says, what are the odds, Presley? That is strange. He's joking. Oh, jeez. Presley's just playing around, Joshua. He's funny. Let's see. Oh, wait. Oh, my God. The pancake mix was next to the maple syrup. I wasn't even paying attention. That's what I was thinking, but it told me to go to the other aisle. Oh well, that's fine. Right next door to it. All right, now. Aisle 6 at the other end. Excuse me. And then we got, I think we're gonna get the laundry booster next. odor blaster. Arm and Hammer odor blaster. It looks like it's some kind of beads or something. Fresh Burst. Customer A. All right, so next we have we'll do the flavor boost, water flavor booster things. And then the water. What are the odds? Oh, I just read that. Customer B. Acacia blueberry. Here. Customer B. Mixed berry. Customer B. And I don't, oh, here it is. Whoops. All right, so that's that. Now we can get the water, the almond chocolate milk. Oh, wait. I'll get it on the, it's on, I need to go farther down this aisle, but that's all right. I'll get it on the other end when I go around in the pop. The pop is on the other end. Water's right here.
There you go. So let's move on.
God. This is customer B. I just can't get it. Whoops. Okay. Whew. Slim Jims. I can't forget the Slim Jims. Okay, so I think, oh yeah, we have pepperoni. Milk, butter, pepperoni. Pop. Monsters. $28. Oh, there it is. And they're out of it. They don't have it. Dark chocolate. I doubt that they'll like dark chocolate. The reason why dark chocolate's there and milk chocolate isn't. Imperial. This stuff's so bad for you. Customer A. And then we got pepperoni. Let me get the, yeah, we'll get the pepperoni first. And I think everything else, well, besides the chicken and the beef, which is farther down, everything else is in the center aisles. Pepperoni's right here, though. 10-2. Original pepperoni, customer A. And get the pop. I have a feeling Presley is being sarcastic. Oh, yeah, he is. Can't help but laugh at Presley, though. Don't take it personal, Joshua. Hopefully you didn't. Strawberries and cream. 0 sugar. They don't have it. Cream soda. 0 sugar. What? Oh, right here. Customer, oh, who was this? It was customer B. Yep, they'll probably reject it. And then we gotta go Monsters. Yep, they rejected it. Told you. At least they didn't wait too long. I mean, I always wondered, if they reject your substitute, can you go back in and suggest another, and try to scan another substitute? They probably want the strawberry and they don't have it. So, I mean, unless I find it somewhere else in the store. Monsters. Customer A. All right. So I think the next thing on the list. Oh wait, I almost passed them. Slim Jims. Customer B. And then we got chicken. Chicken. Free range chicken breast. Customer C. Ouch. Customer C also has skirt steak. Skirt steak. Sliced? No. Where's it at? 14.8. Here it is. Customer C. What the yellow Dr. Pepper? Yeah, it was cream soda, sugar-free cream soda. Kind of not going in the best way right now, but it's fine. Black beans. I should have got the black beans before I got the chicken. $18. Customer C. All right. And then we're gonna get applesauce. Customer B. Mm-hmm. She says, excuse me, just to push me out of the way of where I'm shopping at. And just to stand there and gawk. She didn't even know what she wanted. Aisle 3, 31, right here. Customer B. Oh, wait. No. I also see she threw me off. I need pudding over here too, right next to the applesauce. She totally threw me off. Just bogarting her way. Excuse me, can you get out of my way? I'm gonna just stand here and just look, and drag my feet while you're in a hurry and, you know, working and doing a spark shop. Butterscotch. Oh, that's customer A. Customer A. Come on. Okay, apples, bananas. I also need to get, I need to get bananas for both customers. Apples, bananas, frozen peas. $25.4. Other side. 25. Customer A. And then the frozen potatoes are on the other end of the aisle. I'm just going to get those after I get everything else. So now so far we have left bananas for both customers, 3-pound bag of apples, tomato, a head of lettuce, small bag of ice, and the French fries. Frozen French fries. So Customer 1 has, so 12 bananas. One customer has 5. Customer B has 5. Customer, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 7. Okay. So this customer A, has 7. And customer B has 5. I'm trying to find a bunch with 5 bananas so I don't have to tear anything apart. Here's one. Here's one with 5. And that goes there. I'll go over here and weigh them. Here on my way closer to the scale. I need apples. They're right here. Excuse me. Customer B. Lettuce, Roma tomato, head of lettuce, weigh the bananas. Head of lettuce. Sometimes I wish I could talk to management. They like they're in such a hurry to make it look like they have a perfect store. But half the time I come here, the lettuce is wilted, green peppers are wilted, out of stock, things like that. Customer B. I mean, you can't help it if you don't have it, but if you have it and it's not stocked. Roma tomato. I need a bag. We need 2 Roma tomato. I should have stopped. I mean, I should have waited. See, they got everything nice and stocked right now. Everything's stocked. I flipped it around. Dang it. See how everything's nice, everything is all nice and stocked? Well, except for that right there. Overflowing. Anyway, I don't want to be a tattletale. It's just I shop, and half the time, like I said, green bell peppers wilted. And you know, I don't even see green bell peppers right now. I don't even think they have any. I see red, yellow, orange, singles, and bagged. Yeah, they don't have any green peppers, green bell peppers. All right, I need Roma tomato. 2 Roma tomato, and then I gotta weigh it. Yeah, these tomatoes are overflowing. That's a bad one. Oh, what customer was that? I gotta list. Okay, customer B. Now, French fries and ice. I gotta go back just a couple aisles over here, but it's on this end. But it's better to go this way than to walk all the way down the aisle and have to backtrack back to the bananas and all that. Right here. Oh, ice cream soda. I mean, cream soda, okay. Ice cream soda. Customer B. And you know, I noticed the bottom of this milk container is kind of smushed. I didn't do that. All right, customer A. Excuse me. Customer A has the ice. And this is what I do with the ice. I go over there and I scan it, and then I go back and I take it out of the freezer because I got these offers to bag. Last time I got ice out of here, it was half melted. Like, you know, like someone was standing there with the door open or something. Yeah, I think something's wrong with their freezer. Excuse me, is there something wrong? Is there something wrong with this freezer?
What do you mean?
Like the ice. I was here the other day and I got ice for a Spark customer, but see how it's like melted?
Yeah, honestly, I'm not sure what's going on with the freezer, why it's melted, but we also do have a.
Oh, there's another one?
Yes,
Oh,
ma'am.
okay. I'm glad I
See where
asked.
that guy is then?
Yes, I.
Afro? He's right there on the left.
Okay, thank you. I didn't know they had another one. Okay, well then I am grabbing it because I'm not going to walk all the way down here twice. I just do that at that one because it's on my way out the door and it's not far from the checkout. Did you sing Ice Ice Baby while you're doing that? Hey, Presley, I was going to send you. I can still send it to you. It's funny that you say that because this ice is much better. You two recommended the short to me, and it was Ice Ice Baby, and these two guys were dancing to it. Okay, we're gonna go right. We're gonna go backwards. No, maybe not. Oh wait, oh no. She must be a Spark driver. Well, never mind then. I thought the light was green, and I thought that I could go there. Yeah, I'll send you the short at some point. Excuse me. All right, we got the hairspray stuff. That's customer A. Let me look at customer C. See, now that they're throwing another 3 shops on me, it's harder for me to review the stuff. That, beans. Wait a minute. Well, where's the vanilla go? Oh, was that customer A? See? Customer A, I think was that one. Okay, so I'm glad I looked at that. Beans. What did I do with the beans? Okay, there they are. Beef, chicken, pancake mix, oatmeal, maple syrup. Wait. So where did the beans, the peas come from? Oh my God. Maple syrup, brownie mix, pancake mix, chicken. Okay, I don't know if that's the green or the peas either. Oh, there's one open over here. Yeah, so I mixed something up. Yeah, they do not have frozen peas on letter C. That. See who has the peas. I just want to see who has the peas in the pudding. Okay, so customer A has the peas in the pudding because customer B doesn't. Even though customer B has the most items, customer A has more space. Well, about the same. Let me go over this again. I'm sure I got it right. Customer B, diuretic, makeup glue, this stuff, that stuff, water. Apples. Milk, French fries, dinner, lettuce, electrolyte powder, applesauce, tomatoes, and bananas, and Slim Jims. Yep, I got it. We get the ice in the bag very quick. Whoops. Oh, wow, ow. Oh, that's dented in a little bit. I didn't notice that. Oh, dang it. Pudding is sliding out of the packaging. This can be so hard. Sunny. Oh, hi, Deb. You're probably not still here, Deb, but hi. Sorry. Let's see. I'm trying to find something I can scan quickly. Yeah, there we go. When I get to the customer's house. All right, done. Done bagging. Done bagging. I've learned not to say I'm done bagging until I'm done bagging. $157. Bye.
Have a good day.
You too. Yeah, she went on. That's one of my favorite door people. Yeah, she went on her lunch break earlier. And she just made me thirsty drinking her water. I gotta get a drink of water. Whew. B. Customer B goes to the trunk. A, we'll put A in the back seat. There, ice is snug. And then the water. And then the other customer C, just like they load it when you go pick it up at curbside, put that in the front. I heard they're trying to get rid of delivery shoppers in the store. You know what I mean? Like any order for delivery, I heard they're trying to get Spark shoppers to do it. I don't know if that's true or not true. Okay. Man. 3 shops. And I went over it and over it and over it. Yeah, I got it right. Didn't take too long. Oh, well, that's good. It says I started at 1:39. So what, 40 minutes or something like that? 45. Okay, this is front door. Okay. Okay, they have a driveway. It's fine. I don't. It's customer B that I'm hoping they have a driveway. Oh man. Well. Oh. It's warm in my car. Hmm? Map. Don't back into me. I'm not gonna wait for you, dude. You can wait for me. I'm the one driving here. Oh yeah, I'm going the other way. I'm glad I looked. It's telling me to go all the way down through traffic and traffic lights and everything else when I can go this way and not have any lights. I have roundabouts, but there's no lights. 2 miles, 6 minutes, 5 minutes. Kind of warm. Okay. Seems like I was going to say something. I can't remember what it was. I was going to go. I guess I don't have to. I could make tea at home, but I got so much other stuff I got to do at home. I don't have time to make tea. My kitchen's a mess. I have to put all that food away that I got. Well, it's. I mean, most of it's not cold, but there is some cold stuff that needs to be put in the fridge. You know, 2 heads of lettuce. I already had uh, 1.5 heads of lettuce. You never know what you're going to get from those places either, so. Yeah, I bought organic lettuce the other day. It was only a couple cents more than non-organic. So I got some because I like to make I need to boil eggs. I like to make my salads, sandwich salads, heavy on the meat and cheese, light on the lettuce. Oh, tomatoes. I didn't have any tomatoes. I like to make it the way I used to get. Well, whenever I go in a Subway, I mean, if I'm gonna do a lettuce wrap or whatever, the way I used to get sub sandwiches was with lettuce, tomato, onion, pickle, banana peppers, black olives, onion. Did I say onion? Lettuce, tomato, onion. Green peppers sometimes. What else? Mayo, mustard, vinegar, oil, salt, and pepper. A lot of food, yeah. How far are the drop-offs from one another? This one's the one I'm going to now. Well, the one I'm dropping off now is the farthest one out. Then I'm going back toward my house. That's one of the reasons why I took the offer, is because it's going toward my house. The map. See, the house is on a corner, right? And it doesn't tell you the address number in the actual map until you turn on the street. Well, look, dude. This is it's the first house. I need to know the number because I could drive past it, which I've done before. Okay, this is the ice. Oh, I didn't scan it. I just picked it up and went. Have a good day, sir. Yeah, your ice is up here. I don't want it to melt, but there is ice. Okay. Whew. Ouch. I didn't even notice that there's a guy in the garage. I heard all that commotion. Darn. I can't see, so I pray there's nothing coming. Or they stop for me. I was going to take my jacket off. Okay, now where's it taking me? That's so stupid. Is that the only way? No, it's not the only way I can go. Oh my God. Now it's telling me. I'm not going to go right, I'm going to go left down here. No. No. What? I'm so confused. Yeah, why would I go that way? Just confused. I get over here and I get, because it's like a maze. I get all lost and confused. Wendy, hi Wendy. Wendy says I'm putting on lotion so my hands will be slippery for a couple of minutes, but I'm listening to you. Oh, okay, okay, Wendy. Hope your day is going good. Was it bad storms up there? I know you can't answer right this second, but the storms we had. I ended up putting the Chicken Littles in um, the garage because, well, the winds were really high, and they don't have a coop to go into because the girls aren't accepting them yet. Anyway, there was they said there was 70-mile-an-hour winds. And it's funny because I think I was behind on the live that I was watching. So they said 70-hour winds are coming. And so I went outside and I was like, wow, it feels like 70-mile-an-hour winds. It's like it got here quicker than they thought or something. And then I went back in and I realized that I was behind in the live. I don't know how far behind I was, but let's see, where am I going? Yeah, I think I'll go down. Dazed and confused. Led Zeppelin, yep. Wendy says yep. Or yes. Wendy says yes. And the silly chickens weren't even in the tent. In the add-on pen that I did for the big girls, well, which is where all the chickens are going to be soon. They are now, but they're just divided in those spaces. But the other tent works great, but they weren't even in the tent. They were sitting in that little wading pool. It's supposed to be their dirt bath area. And yeah, they were sitting in that. It was pouring. It wasn't pouring rain, but it was raining and it was windy, and they're just sitting in it, like they didn't know what the other tent was for. So silly. Because it was open, I didn't have it zipped. I got a bottle of water that keeps rolling, 2 bottles of water that keep rolling around down here, and let me see if I can move them. Nope, I can't reach it. It's driving me nuts. If I put it in my cup holder, they like wobble around in my cup holder too, so I don't put them in my cup holder. Of course, I've got 2 bottles, a smaller bottle and a bigger bottle. Now, the bigger bottle would probably not roll around in the cup holder, but it's dang it, I just realized I don't have my stuff plugged in. But it's a bigger tall bottle. And it would probably get in my way with my arm as I'm driving. Thanks for the hearts. I'm just glad, last night there was tornadoes around. Like one tornado was to the east. The storm is coming from the east, but luckily it missed. Any of that really super bad weather missed us. And even with the winds the way it was, excuse me, and they said there was supposed to be flooding. I was worried my basement was going to flood. I was worried that limbs were going to fall down, things like that. It was a pretty bad storm system that came through. It was like from, what did they say, Des Moines to Wichita. That's how far it stretched. Trying to get in the other lane. I'd flip my. Oh, they got a puppy. I wonder how that person can see out their rear view roof there. Their back window's all yellowed out. They need a new top. I would feel so exposed in that little car. You'd be squished like a bug if you got in a wreck. Yes, it was terrible. We had tornadoes, high winds, and torrential rains. Oh, wow. See, luckily, I don't think we had torrential rains. And I don't think my basement flooded this time. Angel got that. He finally was able to get that branch off the roof. And I think that branch was causing a lot of rain water to come down off the roof the wrong way. Well, and I also have a gutter, but it's stupid because Anthony fixed the gutter, but he fixed the side, the whole roof side, but he didn't fix the front. The gutter goes from the roof, from the side of the house all the way to the front of the house, but there's a piece in the front of the house that no one ever really pays attention to, and it's disconnected. So all the rainwater just dumps right there by the corner of the front of the house instead of all along the side of the house. And I can't get up there. And, I don't have a ladder anymore. Anthony came and took his ladder back, but even when he had the ladder, I was too scared to get up there. It needs to be fixed. Then my basement would probably stop flooding. I mean, it hasn't flooded in a long time, in like 5 years. But you got to keep that stuff up. Well, you didn't have any limbs come down, did you, Wendy? Luckily, I don't think we did. I mean, I didn't hear anything. Usually, if a limb falls, and it's a big limb, I hear it. Ooh, there's police up here. Oh, this thing died on me. I forgot to plug it back in. Where's it at? There. Not that I know of. Haven't been out yet. Okay, yeah. I haven't even looked. Like I said, usually if something falls, we hear it. You know, I love trees, but I just wish we didn't have any trees around our house. We have a maple on the one side that falls apart. It's a bad tree, and then we have the other trees on the other side of the house that weren't that big when we moved there, but 10 years later, they're big. You know, they've grown over the roof. Just wish we would have just cut them down with it. And then I got some in the front that I let grow. I can't remember what the name of the trees are, but to me they look like palm trees or like a walnut tree, but not a walnut tree. I don't know how to explain it. I almost missed my turn. I am sick of trees at my house. Yeah. I wouldn't mind it if they just weren't so close, you know, hanging over my roof. It's all over my garage. And I got, you know, the one tree is hanging over the garage and the one side of the house roof. And then the other trees are over the other side of the house. Now, I don't really have, the trees I have in the front aren't really affecting the front. There's nothing in the back, and then the trees in the front, I don't think they're really affecting, but they could, I guess. I wish I would have cut them down when they just pulled them up when they first started growing. I was like, oh, they look so happy there. Let's not pull them up. What a dummy. Yeah. Things you learn. I just never thought, I associated trees with shade. That's just what I see. There's a branch down right there. That's just how I saw, and it's a maple. It's how I saw trees. I didn't see them as destructive and damaging and all that stuff, which is silly. I don't know why. Our house was built in 1959, and we have an acre lot of huge trees. Oh, wow. Well, we don't have, I don't know how big the lot is. It's tiny. It's like 70 by 60, 70 feet by 60 feet or something like that. What's the number? It's giving me coordinates. Come on. Oh my God. It's on the other side of the street. Customer B. Okay, I'm gonna back in. Because I got this water. If I back in, it'll be better. Yeah, this would be a lot easier. Got some stairs. Oh, Johnny. Hi, Johnny. Johnny says Presley with a thumbs up. Wendy says hi, Johnny. Wendy says hi, Wendy. And then I'm decent now. Okay, so you got your lotion on and everything. Leave on porch. Do not knock. Okay. I gotta take my jacket off. Yeah, we got a few steps, 6 or 7 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 5. 5 steps. It's warm with my jacket and cool without my jacket. No happy medium. Okay. The water out of the way. Water has a Best By date on it? What? Okay. Usually, I just thought about this. Usually, they take you, when you're doing deliveries, they try to take you back toward the store. I wonder if they decided to change it. I don't know. Like, this is taking me home, and usually it'll take you, may take me the opposite way to end up closer to the store. That's nice. Thing of chalk to trip on. Okay. Oh, I got my flash on. Forgot I had my flash on. Right, now. Next one. Complete drop off. I've been trying to text people more, communicate with people more, especially at the drop off. Okay. Oh yeah, you're cool because I said so. When he says I'm not cool no matter how hard I try. I'd rather be cool than warm because it's cool. I think you're cool, Wendy. I think all of us in this community are cool. Trying to see, I guess. Oh, there's a big branch there that fell. Yeah, we had a storm here last night, Johnny. And thank goodness it didn't hit me bad. I had to put the littles in the garage again because I tried to put them in the coop with the big girls the night before last, and yesterday I had to take them out of there because the big girls were picking on the little girls. So, you know, in the coop I feel secure, even though I hate the coop that I built, and it's all wonky and not level. I think, whoops, I think it's pretty sturdy. I mean, unless an actual tornado hit it or something, but the roofing's not, you know, falling off. The only thing that's probably the worst thing is the hatch, the lid to the, I need to redo it, the nesting box thing that they're in. That's probably the worst thing. Anyway, oh, you guys, get on video. I don't know how I'm going to get it on video. Angel told me today that Mabel is trying to crow like a rooster. He heard her do that today. So I may have the first hen that crows like a rooster. I don't know. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I'm sure there are some maybe that do that. Yeah. She's taken on the role of a rooster, protecting the hens. I mean, it's weird though. Like, I could see be protective, but crow like a rooster and you're a hen? That's weird. All right, so this is right here. Come on. Spinny wheel. Hold on. I gotta go to my camera and turn off my stupid flash. And then go back. And I go around the other side. I wish I could get it on video, Mabel. Trying to crow like a rooster. You know, there is a rooster that she hears. Maybe she's trying to mimic him. I don't know. You know, these people around here in my area, kids are waiting. They're looking out at the window. Bye. They're not just looking out the window, they're making faces and doing funny things. They're like 5 and 6 years old or something like that. That's funny. Okay. Roast hen. Why would I do that? Johnny? You mean rooster hen? Oh, maybe you mean rooster hen. Yeah, maybe that's what you mean. Yeah, that's weird that she's trying to crow. Maybe one day I'll get it on, video. Maybe, hopefully. Okay, so my plan, since I'm not too far down the road from my house, was to go home because, it's, excuse me, it's Tuesday and my app isn't even working now. There's a wood in the road. Okay, let me turn that off. I had to go home and do stuff. And this area here, nothing goes through. You got to go this way and then this way and then back this way because it doesn't go straight through. Like the streets, like 13th Street, is like, which is what I'm going on right now, all the way through. It's like the block just, it doesn't cut through. I don't know. I'm sure you know what I mean. I can't explain it very good. And it's easier for me. I mean, technically I could go down to the main street, but I'll just go this way. Lots of stop sign and turns. She'll be playing the piano next. Haha, rooster hen. Yeah, I know. I wonder if there's another hen that's, I'll have to look it up to see if that's even a thing. Lots of branches, like, just little twigs. There's a lot of those, but there's some big ones too. All these stop signs. I could have went down to the main street though. I just don't feel like going that way. Yeah, the kids' is last day over here. I saw somebody walking with a backpack. I don't know whether they're just somebody walking with a backpack or a kid, but it reminded me of schools being out this week. Oh yeah, and my grandson, his eighth grade. He's already graduating from junior high. Says it's kind of busy right now. No, the bars are high, but there's nothing on the map. The store I was at is yellow and Sam's Club is red. Is that my radio? Yeah, it's my radio. another limb that fell. It's always the maple trees too. Yep, so just trying to think. I was gonna. So today I went to the harvesters thing, Wendy. I'll show you pictures here in a minute. They tend to give a lot of stuff. My trunk was pretty much full, but a lot of it was 5 bags of chips, snacks. What is this? Oh, they're turning. Okay. It was, and you know, you never know what you're going to get. So this is my trunk. That's my trunk. 2 boxes, and then this is chips, and I don't remember what else was over here, but okay, so then I went inside and I kind of rearranged it because I really wanted to show what was in there. Oh, I didn't get a very good, what was in that? Oh, that was soup. Yeah, I didn't get the soup in the picture. But then, so I got 3 things of cookies, 2 heads of lettuce, a bunch of bananas, ice cream, but Ben and Jerry's, some kind of ice cream. I haven't looked to see what kind. And then this was 2 gluten-free burritos of some sort, 3 bags of donuts, a box of zingers, 3 apple cinnamon English muffins, Pringles, Sweet Baby Ray's. Oh yeah, the soup, the Campbell's garlic parmesan soup, I think. That's what that was. And then this was, I put on the counter. 3 things of potato salad, 4 raspberries. Yeah, 4 raspberries. A pineapple, some kind of sour candies from somewhere, Switzerland or somewhere. Some mango coconut juice stuff. It's got artificial mango in it. I don't drink coconut milk. I might, I don't know. I doubt it because it's got added sugar. I mean, it's got sugar, period, but added sugar. And then this is tortilla, yeah, 3 bags of tortilla chips. Popcorn, that is, it says it's caramelized spring onion. Popcorn, I've never heard of that. And then, oh, peaches, carrots, and potatoes. And I think that was it. Yeah. I decided, Ben and Jerry's. Yeah, unfortunately, they only gave me 1 pint. Like, they gave me, like I said, I had 3, you know, we have 3 adults in our household. And that's all the information. They ask you your last name and your zip code and how many's in your household. That's all they ask. And they don't ask for proof of anything. So, you know, I thought maybe the Ben and Jerry's, they would give 3, you know, 1 of each, like they did of the potato salad and the chips, and they gave 2 each of the juice, which I mean, not juice, but whatever that coconut drink is, coconut mango. Angel tried it and he said he didn't like it. I don't like mango either. And it was artificial mango, so I probably won't like it. And it's got added sugar. Like I said, I don't do added sugar. But yeah, like I say, you kind of don't know what, I mean, you never know what you're going to get. and I already had 1.5 heads of lettuce in my fridge, but it's okay, because the 1/2 head I had, it was kind of getting like yellowish, and yeah, so I can give it to the chickens. Hi, Paul. I don't know what your message said, but Paul 01, Paul-01-1. That's quite a bit, yeah, it is. So, once again, I'm going to be the bananas. If I ate bananas, um, I don't really feel like baking. I don't know. I might just, cut them up, put them in the freezer, and then when I see my daughter next time, I can give them to her because she's always making smoothies and stuff, or banana bread or something. So I might just do that. And I got to slice up the pineapple. The pineapple is really ripe. Raspberries. Oh, did I? Yeah, I showed you the raspberries. Um, and the raspberries, I think I'm gonna like puree them and then sieve out. Well, kind of like juice them, so to speak, kind of. I puree them and then I put it through a sieve, and so I get all that pulpy stuff out of there, and then I can make raspberry lemonade. That sounds really good. But it's just my kitchen's a mess as always. So I like to have a clean space before I do anything like that. So that's probably what I'll be doing today. Hopefully I can get it done. Hopefully I don't turn into a lazy bum today and just go sit down and watch YouTube. Hopefully not. When he says, I'm not supposed to have bananas, kind of miss them. Yeah, I remember that. I mean, is my mouth syncing up my video and my audio? Let me refresh. Hold on. Not, but um, yeah, I just don't eat bananas because, there's not added sugar in them, but they have natural sugars. And my belief is, for me, now I'm not perfect by any means. But I try to have less sugars, less things that spike or spike my insulin, because I believe that it's a better way to live, because your insulin spiking is not good. This should be, pretty even. So even any things with natural sugars, things like I said it a little bit ago, breads and pasta and things like that. Um, even though they're not sweet, naturally sweet or sweet, and you don't consider them a sweet thing, they will spike your insulin. No, it isn't. Yeah, insulin. It can cause. My aunt has non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, and that is from not eating properly, eating too much sugar, eating too many things that'll spike your insulin, especially sugar. Sugar does the same thing to your liver as alcohol does. Yes, I mean that's what she this is what she didn't tell me that our other aunt said that. So I don't ask, either any of them, because I don't want to tell on the other one, I don't want to say, well, I heard blah blah blah. That's just what I heard. And the point is, it doesn't matter who it is. The point is, that's the reality of it. You can get, and hey Carrie, by the way, um, that's what happens when you eat a bad diet. Then eat too much sugar. It does the same thing to your liver as alcohol. Carrie. I was like, how does this person know? And then I read your name. I'm like, how do they know Aunt Martha? Wendy says, hi, Carrie. Yeah, my phone is dimmed down and I can't really see the chat too well. There's a glare on it too. Carrie says, hi, Wendy. Oh, yeah, Carrie, you'll have to, you don't need to discuss it here, but let me know if you contacted that one place about that one thing. Yeah, you can message me or call me later. Yeah, so there's other things I have to do outside, like my side yard is getting overgrown with trees that I have to go cut down or pull up or whatever, and I've just been neglecting that area. I've been out trying to make money. Oh, you got your attorney on it. Okay. Okay. That's great that they're going to handle that. And I'm sure it's not real, that's not the case. But anyway. Yes, says Carrie. Yep. But yeah, what time is it? 3:10. And I bought this stuff yesterday. It's funny because sometimes when I'm shopping for somebody, I'm just like, huh, I wonder if that would work for me. You know, for the chickens, you know, sometimes when I'm just shopping for them, I'm like, oh, that sounds like something good to have to eat, or that sounds like a good idea, and I'll think about buying it, or I'll buy it right then and there. Well, I probably should have bought some of that. Well, first I got to see how it unrolls. I bought I can't think of the name of it now. Netting. It's you know, it's for garden netting. Because I got these squirrels and I got these birds that are eating all the chicken feed. Not now the squirrels are really eating the scratch and the birds are eating the chicken feed. I'm going through so much chicken feed that it's ridiculous. And I think that's the birds. Now see, the reason why I think the squirrel doesn't mess with the chicken feed is because that truck just came by here. Yeah, it sure did. Any day now. Let's see. How many times do I got to swipe? Am I here? Any day now. Let's see. How many times do I got to swipe? Am I here? It didn't connect to my Wi-Fi. And I just kept swiping and swiping, and it was like swipe out of my Wi-Fi settings. Swipe, just swipe, 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 just to get back to my YouTube. And all I did was swipe down and go to my Wi-Fi settings. Anyway, I don't know why it didn't connect to my Wi-Fi. I hate iPhones. I hate all phones. I just hate the technology. It never works right. Anyway, it's funny because I'm at home. I don't know why it didn't. My other phone connected to my Wi-Fi. Just randomly decided it wanted to stop working. And it connected earlier. Earlier when I went to Walmart, when I was at Walmart doing this, was it when I was doing the, no, I don't know when it was, but I was on my live and I go in there and just without me even touching my phone, it popped up the Wi-Fi, join Walmart Wi-Fi. And I was like, okay, it said it was joined. I swiped out of it, go back to, because I didn't touch anything. I didn't do that. And I'm like, okay, well, that's strange. I go back to my YouTube, I look, and, you know, my YouTube's, I think it was there, but I wasn't on Wi-Fi. Even though it just automatically connected on its own, it brought up the thing all by itself. I didn't do anything. Oh, hey, Melissa. Good to see you, Melissa. Yeah, I had just a short day. I have so much stuff to do at home. I decided I would do one. Well, I did one because that one, it was a 3-shop Spark. And it brought me like less than a mile from home. So I was like, I might as well just take this and go home. Yeah, I've been neglecting my house. There's so many things I have to do. And I was just talking about that netting to keep the birds and the squirrels out. And then that's when my Wi-Fi or whatever, my phone messed up. So I got distracted and never finished telling that story. But it's 100 feet long and 7 feet wide. Well, my coop, my pen across the new addition is where I need the stuff to try to keep the birds and the squirrels. The squirrels, I don't think I'm going to keep the squirrels out. It's plastic. They'll just chew right through it. No, I'm not muted. No, Carrie, I can hear myself. Swipe out and come back in. You hear me? Okay, Melissa, thank you. Let me. Yeah, so anyway, as long as the squirrels don't make too much damage, don't damage it too much, and I don't know. I'm just, Melissa, they chewed a hole through my tent, my brand new tent. I haven't even made I had to buy it, my other tent that I had the little chickens in, the zipper, it just broke one day. It won't zip. So obviously I have to have a zipper to keep the littles in there. And so I decided to go ahead and buy a new tent. The one that I had, I was trying to get the same one that I had because I liked the tent and everything. It's just the zipper broke, and it's good quality and stuff. Anyway, it wasn't available. So I decided I would get a different tent, a bigger tent, and I don't know. The squirrel, anyway, there's many things. There's a pop-up tent. Any little wind blows. Well, it's got to be pretty strong wind, but the thing collapses, and but the squirrels were opening the zipper. They were opening the zipper and going in there. I didn't realize it was the squirrels at first. I kind of I kind of thought maybe. I'm like, no, it can't be. Well, I said, Angel, I was telling Angel and Jeremy, I said, you need to make sure if you go in the tent that you put the zipper all the way down. Because it was up like, that much. He's like, no, I'm zipping it all the way down. He says, well, it might be the squirrels opening it up. I was like, yeah, that's kind of what I thought. And sure enough, so I put a brick on top of the zipper. There, it worked. Okay. Good. But yeah, I'm just telling the story about the littles and the tent and how I had to buy a new tent. Now, I haven't even made the first payment on it. It's 0% interest. It's like $30 a month. I'll probably end up paying it off early. Maybe not. It's 0% interest. But they chewed a hole through it. So I don't have too much faith in this plastic netting. But if at least, like I said, if I can keep the birds out of there, they eat so much, and it's just sparrows. The only kind of birds that go in there and eat are the little brown birds. I'm pretty sure they're called sparrows. That's it. Wendy said it worked for me too, Carrie. Good. Yeah, that's always my trick. If I have something going on with my live, I just swipe out. I just go back to my home page and then go back into the app. Now, if I have a real big problem, I'll go to my little lines. I swipe completely out of it, and then I'll come back in. But I don't do that very often unless the other thing doesn't work. The first try doesn't work. Then I'll first or second try, because if I swipe completely out of it, how you go to the things here, the things there, and then you just swipe out of it. That's what I try not to do because sometimes I lose my live. The YouTube fix go in and out. Yep. So what I do on that phone is I'll just go back to my home screen and then go back into the app. So yep. But that's on this thing, on my live. Any other time, it doesn't matter. If you're not on a live yourself, you can do it any other way. And sometimes I will restart my phone to see if that fixes it. Like I had to do that yesterday. What was going on yesterday? Oh, my chat. My chat wasn't there. It was not refreshing on my chat. And I didn't, it's never happened on this phone. Ever since I got rid of that one piece of crap phone that was forced upon me that I didn't want by someone I shall not name. Yeah, the chat always froze on that. I always lost my lives, all that stuff. I'm not lost my lives, but it would freeze all the time. It's a piece of junk phone. I didn't want it. BSC. Yeah. So anyway, and then I got the iPhone 15 while I had this phone because I had to wait for this phone to get paid off and get out of my contract with this phone before I could get my Android to switch. It's like musical chairs or whatever with phones. Yeah. Yep. But I like my Android way better than the iPhone. But the things that I like better about the iPhone is the map. What else? That's pretty much it. The map. There's something else, but I can't remember. The iPhone, I can't stand the keyboard on an iPhone because it doesn't have, like the Android has the numbers at the top. The iPhone doesn't have the numbers at the top, and that drives me nuts when I got to toggle back and forth. I hate that. Anyway, I'm just going on and on about that stuff. But yeah, let's look and see how many while I'm sitting here. That delivery I just dropped off. Oh, hey, Dean. I'm not really, I did one delivery today. It was 3 shops. And it's not really busy. And I was like, I think I'm just going to, I don't like when people walk by and just pull on your plants. A little girl just pull. Not that these plants I'm going to pull up anyway, but whatever's a plant I cared about. Don't be pulling on my plants. And Deb, hi Deb. I saw you earlier and said hi, but I don't know if you might have left. And anyway, I did say hi. When he says hi, Dean. But yeah, so it's not really busy. It's like 2 stores are yellow. Everything else is grayed out. So I think I'm just gonna come back home. I got the 3 trips I did. It's $26. Not 3 trips. The 1 trip, 3 shops. It was fairly easy. It was bringing me home. The last drop was about less than a mile from home. And so yeah, I'm just sitting here talking to everybody. We drive by the house. They had a moving truck. Oh, nice, Deb. Yeah, I just realized that next Monday is Memorial Day. I didn't realize the month of May had already gone so quick. 1 trip, yeah, 3 shops. I've only done 3 shops for 3 different customers, 3 shops. I don't like doing them, but it was coming home. It even had a case of water on it. There was no apartments. It was, I don't think, it was all houses. It took me, I think, less than an hour to get it shopped and delivered, and it was $26. But I really don't like to do 3 shops. The offers are getting, the pay on the offers are getting lower and lower, and it's obviously a 3 shop trip. You're getting ripped off. They pay less and less. We also got a second car yesterday for just dashing in. Oh, okay. That's good. Wendy says, hi, Deb. Dean says, let's go, Deb. Yeah. Oh. Oh, never mind. Yeah. I'll be out working tomorrow, though. I was... I hope. I was talking about the netting that I got. I bought it for a customer yesterday, Dean, and I thought when I looked at it, I was like, well, this might work for me, for the chickens. I'm trying to do, I should just do it the more expensive way. I'm trying to and just do it one time. You know what I mean? Because the tarp. I tried the tarp, and that messed up. So now now I've got this netting, this plastic netting. Well, I'm hoping at the minimum it'll keep the birds out because they're eating me out of house and home. They eat more of the chicken feed than the chickens eat. And anyway, I don't suspect it's going to keep the squirrel out. Now, my plan is to get chicken wire and do the bottom of the chain link, the whole chain link and wire, and then do the top with that netting. Maybe keep the birds out. I don't know. I'm just, I'm tired of dealing with chicken coop, the chicken pen. It takes up so much time trying to outsmart animals. I should be smarter than the animals. I don't even know how much chicken wire is. That should be a project I do today, actually, because it's nice and cool outside. I need to go measure. I don't need to measure. It's 10 foot by 6 foot times 2, and then 15 feet by 6 foot. That's how much wire I would need. But see, the thing is, I have to take my panels down and straighten them out because, okay, where the gate is, since the panel bent because of the tarp and the water, the rainwater and everything, I feel just so stupid doing that. But anyway, I mean, I knew there was going to get water in there, but I didn't think it all the way through that it was going to bend my fence. Anyway, so since it bent the fence in, the door, there's a gap on the bottom of the gate. I mean, the gate to the fence. So I would have to straighten it out in order to take that gap away. Let's go, Deb, says Dean, and Deb says, hi, Mrs. Womble. We got a second car. I read that already. Yeah, so yeah, I just got home a little bit ago. So many things I need to do. Not enough time to do it. I have to, I have to like clean up my side yard. I got trees growing. It's been over a year since I cut that back. I mean, pulled everything up and spent time out there. I think it has been about a year. Anyway, so, well, 20 likes. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that. Deb says, agreed. I feel overwhelmed lately. Yeah, I just feel like it's just not enough time in the day to do anything, to do what I want to do. And I mean, at least I'm glad I'm not, I used to just be in bed all the time. I was, depressed and not in good mental health, not in good physical health, and I'm just glad that I'm not like that anymore, and I do feel motivated and have the energy and the that I want to get up and do these things. So yeah, I was down for like 15 years, pretty much 10, 15 years. It's the year of the horse, so it's a go time. Oh, really? I don't follow that stuff really. My aunt Donna does. Huh. I'm always go though, Dean. Curious as sunny as a horse. I'm always go. I mean, lately, I used to not be. I was, and then I wasn't, and then now I am again. Like I said, I wasn't doing good. My hair is messing with me. It's itching my ear. Yeah, I was in bed and not doing well. I gained a lot of weight. All I did was drink Pepsi. Of course, I've said that before, but Dean says, hey, Carrie. So you out? Oh, yeah, you're out on the dinner shift now, Dean. Yeah, I held my tongue on that person, Dean. It kind of pissed me off. That person, I don't even remember the name. I'm talking about tips in your live. Yeah, kind of pissed me off. People like that, disrespectful, entitled, just makes the world a bad place. Let's make the world a better place, not a bad place. People like that. Grubhub, 12 miles, $15, 12 miles. Oh, nice. Curious. Wait, Deb says, I'm on a break from DoorDash and the other apps till after we're moved. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you're busy moving. Curious's dad is a horse too. Oh, really? He was a millionaire, LOL. Probably. I mean, he's talking about suing Domino's over tips or something. They don't tell you have to tip. He probably lost that one. Did he say he lost it? I don't remember what they said. I don't know. Yeah. I noticed the message got retracted. See, I'll tell you about he went back and retracted his message. When I have you on my computer and you end your live, my computer, it stays on your channel. It stays on the live. It'll just say on the screen, video unavailable, but the chat is still there. And I was like, oh, Dean ended his live. And sometimes I just exit out of it. Sometimes I don't, because I'm like, oh, I wonder what time he ended his live, whatever. And so some of the chat I can read, and I just happened to just glance at the chat as I hit the X button, and I noticed whoever had retracted their messages, but was in the chat, LOL. Yeah, right. Oh, he said he was a millionaire, but yeah, oh, right. But he was in your chat. Yeah. I think sometimes people will just do that to get people to react. It's another reason why I didn't say anything, but it that topic. It's a sensitive topic to all of us. Yeah, I think when you ended, I was home and carrying things in the house and putting them away and stuff. Well, I was putting the cold stuff away. I still have a whole counter full in boxes and stuff I need to put away. Yeah. Oh, I'll show you what I got, Dean. I've showed a couple of people. I mean, I've showed it a couple of times. So, this is what my trunk looked like. Here, I can do it this way. I don't need to get it down. That's what my trunk looked like. 2 boxes. And see, it looks kind of discombobulated, I guess, because as you're driving through, different people are putting, you stop in one spot and someone puts some items in. You stop in the next little area, someone puts more stuff in. And you just keep going on. I think there was like 6 or 7 little stops that I did, and they just add to it and add to it and add to it. So that's why it looks kind of, just thrown in there, but it really wasn't. So this is, I put it on the counter to display it, to show you guys. And it's just random. You never know what you're going to get. So I got carrots, peaches. I got 6 bottles of this coconut mango stuff. I got some candies here. I don't know what they are. I've never seen those before. From Switzerland, I think. Helps the wallet. Yeah, it does. 3 bags of tortilla chips. 2 bags of something I've never heard of before. It's popcorn that's caramelized spring onions. Angel said he had that at his friend's house. He said it wasn't too bad. And then I got a pineapple. I got 4 things of organic raspberries, 3 things of potato salad, and some, potatoes. And then the next thing I broke it down, is 3 boxes of cookies, some bananas, 2 heads of lettuce. What is that? Oh, that's 2 like gluten-free burritos. That's Ben and Jerry's ice cream. 3 donuts, a box of zingers, 3 apple cinnamon English muffins, Pringles, Baby Ray's, Sweet Baby Ray's, and then you can't see it here, but there's 2 cans of Campbell's garlic parmesan soup of some sort. So that's just a kind of example of what they give away over there. And yeah, like I said in your live, all they asked me for is my last name, my zip code, and how many's in my household. And so it's, if you need food and you want to go there, all you gotta do is show up, and that's it. They don't ask for anything, and I appreciate that, because most places make you just, donate your firstborn child in order to get food from them, and I haven't, and I will never do it. I'm not. If I'm hungry, you should be willing to feed me, if you're really doing it for charity, to help somebody. I know there are people that take advantage of it, but it's a shame. Thanks for the hearts. Let's see, how long have I been on my live? 180. So I'll make it an even 190. Isn't 190? No, wait, 180. No, that's 3 hours, right? Let's make it an even number. 180. Yeah, that's 3 hours. Carrie says, you're welcome. And Dean says, similar to food bank my mom goes to once a month. Yeah. Me and Carrie, are Mormons, and well, I don't go there anymore, but yeah, they are a big help, but they're just mainly for the members of the church, except for if you live in the Salt Lake area. Then you can go in and volunteer at their it's called the Bishop Storehouse. You can go and volunteer there and get what you need. I think I talked about it before in my live. I don't know whether you were here or not, but yeah, that's where I got my help. But when the bishop came to my door, because I didn't have a phone and my kids were little, Angel was a baby. Jeremy was, how old was Jeremy? Jeremy was 2.5 when Angel was born. This happened, Angel was less than a year old. He was probably less than 6 months old. So Jeremy was 2.5, 3 years old. Then I had Trey, I had Shay, I had Christopher, and Anthony. Well, maybe Anthony wasn't living there. I don't remember at that time. But anyway, I had a lot of kids and they were little. And when I didn't have a phone because I just didn't have the money to pay for a phone. Similar to food bank. Oh, vacay's still on. I don't know. I was thinking about waiting to see if the gas prices are going to go down. It might be fall time before I go. I really don't know. I mean, even if they maintained, it didn't go up. It went up. Gas went up, and then it went up a dime, 10 or 11 cents. It went. The gas I get, non-ethanol, 87 octane. It was 4.53 and it went up to 4.64 and then went back down to 4.53 or 4.54. So it went up, but it went back down in the last week or so. And that's I always get gas at the same place, and I think it's the only gas station I know of in the area that doesn't have ethanol in it. Like Sam's Club has ethanol in it. The Walmart Murphy's Express or whatever it's called, it has ethanol in it. And I just don't. I used to do ethanol. Even when I first got this car, it even says you can use up to 15% ethanol. But it ruins your fuel system. So, and I can tell a difference too. And I get better gas mileage when I don't use ethanol. Like considerably better gas mileage. Like if I use the ethanol, or when I was using the ethanol, 10% ethanol, it was 320 miles per tank. And now I think it's like 360 or 380 miles per tank. So you answer that question, Dean. I don't know. But yeah, so anyway, that was one of the things when the bishop came to my door and said, "Oh, your husband doesn't want to work, so we're going to stop helping you and your children." That was, I thought that was not cool at all. And he's coming to somebody's house that doesn't even have money for a phone. You know what I'm saying? Like, you couldn't even call me because I don't have money for a phone, and I've got little kids, 4 little kids. 3 of them were in diapers, and which they were helping me with too. They were helping me with the diapers. And then the other thing I didn't like is they don't help people unless you're a member of the church, but apparently you don't. It doesn't matter if you're a member of the church or not, because they'll still cut you off. And I was going to church regularly too, I think. I might have missed a week or 2 here or there, but that's not the reason why he said. He said, your husband doesn't want to get a job. Okay, so take it out on me and my kids. CJ says, really, why would the bishop say something like that? I'll ask him. Don't know. Back then, I was 35 years old, and I wasn't spicy like I am now. I probably would have told him what I really thought, but I was like, oh, okay. I should have cussed him out. Selective charity, yeah. Like, how do I don't control my husband. I don't control, or ex-husband now, but I don't control what somebody else, a grown adult, does. Yeah, he's not, you know, he's a loser, but I can't, my kids can't control that. Yeah. CJ laughs. Chris says they should have helped you regardless. I know it was. I still remember his name. It was Gill. I don't know if you know, remember or knew the Gill, Bishop Gill. I won't say any first names, but or you know, his wife was very nice. CJ said that's very rude, but kind of funny at the same time. LOL. Yeah, I mean it wasn't. It's the situation now is funny, but it wasn't funny because you know I had to feed my kids, and you know, like I said, they help with diapers, um, and what else did they help with? I think they even, if I needed formula, milk, you know, food, just food. It helped, even though I think I got food stamps and stuff too, but that little extra bit helped. I get stuff from them, and then I could, you know, balance out what I needed to get from the store that they couldn't help me with. No, Carrie, don't. I said don't say names. Oh, you're funny. Yeah, but that too. Yeah. Next time, if you say something you don't want to say, you can remove it, Carrie. That's okay. It's no big deal. I removed it. I mean, like, nobody's going to look that up anyway, but yeah, you don't want to name drop like that. I did give the last name, but you're not going to find anybody with a last name. But and that was no 25 years ago, 2002, 2001, 2000. Yeah, 2002. Yeah, you tap your name. Do you know how to do it, Carrie? If you're on your phone, well, if you're on your computer too, you tap your name, and then you can hit remove. There's a remove right there. Well, I don't have a comment. If I hit my own comment, I wouldn't see all that. I don't think I would just hit. Oh wait. Yeah, remove. Either way, you see remove. Message retracted. Okay. Kids still get hungry. Yes, they do. I mean, obviously, and I don't know why I didn't like tell him off. I really don't. I just said, "Oh, okay," and then that was the end of it. I didn't even stress about it. I don't even know. I didn't even know how I got the food that I needed to get. I don't remember. Kira says, "Okay, I removed it." Okay. Well, I removed it too, but you just removed it from my removal too. Yeah. Yeah, that was very crappy. Yeah, that was really crappy for him to do that. But I don't even know how I got food after that happened. I don't remember. But yeah, if you live in Salt Lake, you can they got way better food up there in Salt Lake too. If you go to the Bishop Storehouse, well, especially if you go, I mean, to the main one downtown, Cary. But they got better food up there regardless. I remember back when I was up there, they had ribs. They had chocolate milk from BYU Creamery. They had the ice cream from the creamery. They had all kinds of good stuff there. It was like going to the grocery store. Anything you could think of. I remember taking the canned vegetable soup. They can all their vegetables. They can the soups. They have their own their own cannery and everything, and they make it and can and grow it and everything all themselves. Um, but I don't know. I think it's funny how they'll ship all this food off to other countries, which is a good thing, but yet they just don't help people here unless you are, like I said, member of the church or can go volunteer for them in the bishop's storehouse or wherever. I don't know if they have volunteers out in the field, wherever they grow this stuff at. Green beans, corn, peas. They had the beef. They have canned beef. They have vegetable soup, and I used to take the vegetable soup and mix the beef with that. That was a good meal for me and the kids. A quick, easy meal. Yeah, they have pretty good stuff here. Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, I haven't gotten food from the Mormon church since I lived down there. Yeah. So it's just all from, and then before that, I would get it down in Lawrence, and then they cut me off. And it's like I wasn't abusing it or nothing, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm still bitter about that. I'll probably never forget that as long as I live. If I ever see him, I'm going to confront him about it. If I ever see Bishop Gill ever again, I probably will confront him about it and tell him what I think. It was a crappy thing to do to my kids, me and my kids. But anyway, ranting about that. Well, okay, I'm going to go in here and get some things done. I've been on here over 3 hours. So, well, sorry I only did one trip, but that's all right. It is what it is, Some days I have, it's busy, and some days it's not, so. And I did take my corn back. They delivered, I ordered, and real quick, and then I'm going to go. I ordered, in case you weren't here, I ordered for shipping through Walmart the cracked corn, Vibrant Life or something like that, cracked corn.
Hello?
Yeah?
Has that person texted back at all?
Hold on, let me see. I don't think so. Oh, yeah. It says, okay, good. Wednesday after 3 would be great. So just remember to take my phone when I get in there so you can respond. Wednesday after 3.
Well, you can. I can tell you what to say. Just tell them.
I don't want to. I'll let you do it when I get in there. I'm on my live. I'm getting ready to come in right now. I'm outside. I've just been sitting here.
I thought you were like delivering and stuff.
No. I'll be in there in just a minute. I was getting ready to wrap up my live. Yes, CJ. Okay, I'll be in there in a minute. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, CJ. Yeah, it's not busy. I have things I got to do at home, so I just decided I went out there. I had to take this corn. I was telling the thing, cracked corn is what I ordered. And on my receipt, it says cracked corn. 40-pound bag of cracked corn from Walmart, shipping side. So it was a general merchandise delivery. Well, when I looked at the bag, and it's been on my porch for 2 days, and I was like, I need to take this in the house. I told Angel today, as I was leaving, after I brought all the food back, I was getting ready to leave, and I said, went to $19 with mission pay, with pay, tip with pay, with base pay. I don't know. I'm not good at reading through that like you are, Dean. Well, hope you have a nice day, Miss Sunny. Oh, thank you, CJ. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, I had to take this corn. I was getting ready to leave. I was going to turning my apps on and doing deliveries. Ends up not being busy. But I had to go out there and take this corn back because as I looked at the bag when I was telling Angel to take it in, I was like, wait, it said whole corn, and I get the cracked corn. So I had to take it back. Peak pay. Oh, okay. Peak pay. Okay, that makes sense. So I'm glad I was able to take it back. I'm glad they took it back. I don't know what happened to the top part of it, but anyway. So I gotta that was a subscription, for shipping. But I really didn't need it yet anyway, so it's fine that I had to take it back. But anyway, they must have just grabbed the wrong bag. They must have scanned the right bag and grabbed the wrong bag and gave it to me, because the lady even said that it scanned, it said cracked corn. That's what I was supposed to have gotten. But anyway, so since I did that and I was out there, I decided to get something to bring me home. And then that's what I'm doing. But okay, all right. Thanks everybody for being here. I hope you were out there. If you're out there, I hope you're making lots of money. And good luck with that. And happy Taco Tuesday. I'm gonna go have tacos for dinner tonight probably. So, all right. Thanks for being here. Bye. Bye, Wendy.